Hello. Today ASMR show has received a new toy which I'm going to open. Just in case you're wondering, yes, we don't normally talk on this channel, but the producer has said we really need to talk more. I'm not really sure why. Perhaps he likes the idea of a human behind the camera rather than an anonymous Michelle Duvagin. This is not the new toy. Here we have the new toy. Let's open it. So you see typical Amazon packaging. Let's see if we can get this strip done in one go. I think we need to start from the end with the black spot. Oh, I did forget to mention, feel free to close your eyes. We are more about sounds here than visuals. Although, you know, if you want to watch, that's fine too. So let's just see if we can get this off in one. No. Let's try that one again. Well, we're getting there. Surely this will get this off. Surely. Just very carefully. Right. Surely, come on. Yes. Okay, let's see what is actually in the box. Oh yes, I can see it. Well, wouldn't you know, it's a new piece of electronics. So here is the Sony Xperia XZ2. It's not even sealed, which is rather curious. Normally there's a seal on saying, you know, do not open. So hopefully this sample actually works. Not really sure how much of an improvement over the yeah, in fact, because it's not got a seal on it, I won't need. I specifically got this knife out so I could do that on it, and it's Sony ruined part of my video. So let's have a look what we've got here. So we have a 19 megapixel motion eye. That's the back camera on this one. We have a 5 megapixel selfie camera. We have a 14.4 centimeter, I think that's 5.7 inches, full HD plus HDR display. I think that may mean it's a say 4K if it was 4K or UHD, I don't know. It's FHD plus. USB-C, pretty standard on any Android device nowadays. a 3180 milliamp hour battery stamina, which seems reasonable. Qualcomm Snapdragon trademark 845, which at the time of recording is one of the faster processors out there. And we have 4 gigabytes of RAM, which to me is a lot, but then I remember having 4 megabytes in some of my old computers, and a 64 gigabyte ROM, which technically speaking isn't really a ROM, it's solid state, but whatever. And it's IP65, IP68 certified, which basically means it's waterproof to a point. And it'll look Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, QI charging, and a micro SD slot. So not bad. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, a quick charger apparently, with a, looks like a US or European plug, which would maybe explain why it's open. Maybe they've put a proper plug in it. Let's have a look. So here's the phone. I opted for the white version. I've forgotten what the marketing from Sony call the white version. It's probably like liquid silver, white basically, or grey. I guess liquid silver sounds better than grey. So here we go. Well, yeah, one of the reasons I got this is so if I'm filming somebody, it's really easy to see the lens. So the lens is your audience, and if you're looking quickly at the camera, you're like, where's the lens? Well, right there. And then if I put a case on it, the case will be black, which will make the fingerprint sensor stand out. So even if you're looking at the fingerprint sensor, it's still a good eye line for looking at the lens. So that's the Motion Eye lens. Oh, crinkly. So let's see if that will power up. I think they've got a power button there. Maybe we don't have a power button there. Maybe I just wasn't pressing it properly. So that's booting up there. Let's see what else we've got in the box. So plastic tray. Well, that's booted up quite quickly. I'll look at that in a minute. One of the reasons I am talking, or experimenting with talking on this channel, because if it does turn into a live show, some amount of talking will probably be necessary, even if it's only to say thank you for the check. So I think they said it was quick charge. Oh yes, look, no, yes, there. Quick charge logo, quick charge version 3. Quick charge version 3. Travel charger thing. Handy. So again, this device has no headphone jack. Sony have jumped on that bandwagon, and I reluctantly kind of accept that I'm going to have to use a dongle on my headphones, and then, you know, rather than plug into a headphone jack, oh my gosh, I have to now plug into USB 3 jack, which does mean you can't charge your phone at the same time as listening in headphones. But I've never done that, so I'm happy with a dongle. I can plug these onto my Grados and I'd be quite happy with that dongle, I think. Sorry, that was a bit loud. A box of things, probably the warranty information. I should probably keep this handy. Rubbish in there. Let's keep that out. Alright, so, oh, it is plastic. No, that is, oh, I don't know. Surely only an old person would actually put that in their wallet, but I guess old people have got lots of money and buy lots of expensive Sony things. Bits of paper. What's that? Something about ears. To prevent possible hearing damage, do not listen at high volumes for long periods. It's kind of sad that manufacturers have to tell you not to be an idiot. But then, you know, just remember, every time you come out of a nightclub or a loud bar or pub with that ringing in your ears, that's actually permanent damage to your hearing, and you will never hear that frequency again. That's why your top end, you know, some people can't hear top end frequencies because they just abuse themselves, because that's what people do. A startup guide. So, the device then is H8216 or an H8276. I guess one is dual SIM and one is single SIM. So, in case you've never seen a phone before, again, old people, I don't know, or perhaps if it's your very first phone ever, you didn't have a friend at school who had one, I don't know. There's a diagram of it, it's probably law or something. Or a declaration of conformity, so no rebellion at Sony. And let's have a look, yes, it's just more dry material. And what's dry material make? Dry material makes good tinder. What else have we got in the box? So, and we have, so we have got some earbuds, headphones. So I mean, I've seen some reviews say, why did they put headphones in the box when there's not a headphone jack? Well, look, there's an adapter. So to all those reviewers who don't understand, what you can do, you can plug this jack, that 3.5 TRS jack, into this adapter and plug that into the device if you want to. I don't see quite why reviewers weren't making that connection. They just go, it's got headphones in the box, I don't understand. Well, that says, to me, that entirely sums up the quality of their reviewing. So crinkly cellophane over these earbud resize. I think personally I can't stand earbuds. I've got so many pairs of earbuds that have come with phones that I never use, and I just use my Grados because they're over ear and they sound amazing, and I don't have to like lose them in my lug holes. And I've got quite small, sensitive, dainty ears. I don't like shoving things in them. And here we have the USB 3 cable. So again, it's multi-purpose. You can obviously either plug this into your computer, or you can just plug it into the travel adapter, or whatever. Well, not travel adapters, it's the power adapter. Now who's doing a bad quality review, Michael? Okay. that, and I think that's about it. Yep, not anything else in there that I can see. Let's put that there. So this had sprung to life, I think. Yep. Oh, touch screen is off. What? Excuse me. Stop. Okay, let's take this off then. Of course, because this is probably the first video of me talking, purposefully talking without getting angry that one of my children has made too much background noise or something. Obviously leave a comment about whether you prefer the no talking or the talking. I don't normally sound as gruff as this either. I've got a bit of a cold or hay fever, so I'd probably normally sound a little bit more high-pitched. I haven't coughed yet though, so think yourself lucky. So the power button is there. Okay, let's so there's that. So yeah, I think this was liquid silver or something, but grey, right? I don't know who the genius was that thought it was a great idea to cover the backs of phones in glass, but thanks, genius. That's not going to break, is it? I'll not get too fussy and take the earth off. Oh, there we go. Sorry, that static on the lens. So let's see if I can set this up relatively quickly. Oh, a little different noise when you press, well, the virtual buttons. I'm going to cough, so I'm just going to pause just a moment. That's my coughing done. You know what, this whatever, most people will just press accept. I don't know if you've ever watched Adventure Time, but another thing that drew me to this phone was that looks like BMO to me, so you know, just thought I'd mention it. Insert SIM card, no. I'm going to set this one up as new because it is new. I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi. If I can remember the passwords, I think it's that, then a capital, and then we connect and cross fingers. It's going to take a minute or two. Your device will power off automatically after 15 minutes. For accidental startup during shipment, tap cancel to auto power off function and continue. Yeah, bizarre. Okay, I don't really want to sign into Google yet. I'll do that all later. Let's skip all this. Skip. I'm sorry, I'm going to skip that as well. Sorry, just a sec. Okay. Well, I've already let it slip that my name is Michael, and the informal nickname for Michael is obviously Mike. It was last time I checked anyway. I'm not going to add a fingerprint. Device protection features will not be activated. You will not be able to prevent others from using this phone if it's lost, stolen or wiped. Okay, well, I'll skip anyway, understood. I'll just go away. I agree to that. I don't really understand why I want Xperia services, so not now, thank you. I'm going to skip, yes, I'm going to skip. Okay, thank you, let's get out of here. Wi-Fi only, Sony will download and install applications and settings automatically. Yeah, see, this is a good default question to ask, because I've got other phones, not mentioning the Samsung, which seems to just willy-nilly data upload, download whenever it wants, and I can never quite figure out this on the Samsung. Like, only do it over Wi-Fi. Don't be so annoying to me. Obviously, some people probably with infinite data plans love it. Review additional apps. This concerns me. Let's have a look. Let's review them. These are these are all things I would normally uninstall afterwards anyway. So let's just untick them all, because you know, the Google ones I might use eventually, but for now, to save time, I need to not bother. Ready to go. Oh, wicked. Okay. All right. Well, that was pretty painless actually. I'm quite impressed. Of course, some software updates. Oh, it's emailed. Oh no, it's installed email. Probably Sony's version of email, whatever they decide their email. I use Gmail and Inbox. Oh, it's up. Oh no, I don't want AVG. Surely you can uninstall AVG, please. Right, because it's like, yeah, having virus protection on a phone is just like pointless to me. I mean, why would you do that? It's like having, oh yeah, as long as you like follow best practices. And I know some people do click on like any old link they get from any person. It's like, just don't do that. And then you can like save some processing power. What else? We're on 59% out of the box. So we've probably got time to do some self-diagnostics. So go to settings. Oh, look, 23% used, 50 gig free. I don't install a whole lot. I tend to obviously make ASMR videos with my phones and stuff, so that's fine. And we've got to support somewhere in here. I guess I'll have to accept that. Okay, you can make a phone call if you really need to. There's no SIM in it. So saying there's a software update, I'll do that later. What I really want to do is check all the hardware is kind of working, which is in here, which is like basically self-testing thing. So let's do the camera. I can see the picture. Oh, front camera. Prepare to be shocked. Can you see the picture? I think I can. Flash. That's working. Yes, you can see that's working. Flash is working. Working. Camera button. Press the camera button. Do you get any feedback? So the camera button's here. Oh, they don't put. Oh no, it's got a little camera. I don't know if you can see that. A little camera icon still. Can you hear that? So yes, we're getting feedback from the camera button. Thank you. Touch screen. This is like a bizarre game. You have to clear the screen off. So basically, this just. Oh, I've gone. So the camera button does work. Right, sorry. Hang on. Let's carry on here. Let's press the camera button. So basically, really get into all the edges. Quite a good way of testing the screen, really. I think, except when that happens. I've just pressed another button. Obviously, you know, if I was doing this without sunglasses on, it would probably help. I think that's another successful test. Give the dog a stick. Okay. A display. The display turns black then white. Look for different coloured pixel. I'm not sure I'd ever see a different coloured pixel or a dead pixel on this. I mean, the pixel density, you know, you'd have to have Hawkeye vision, wouldn't you, to kind of see that? I mean, I don't know, there's nothing obvious, is there? Nothing obviously wrong with that screen. Loudspeaker, I'm just going to try a bit of stereo. Let's put it. I don't try to press any buttons, Michael. Well, that's actually got quite a nice. It's got quite a nice low end. But my previous Xperias have never quite sounded this nice, I don't think. Well, obviously it's tiny little speakers, so they're not going to sound amazing. But yes, audio's playing. Can you hear it? Yes, thank you. Okay, ear speaker. So that's coming out here now. Can you hear that? I'll put it up to your ear. I'll put it on your ear, or as close as I can get without. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? And on the other ear. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I can hear it from here, so you know I'll be able to hear it when it's on my ear. So yes, that works. Thank you. Microphone. Go on then, record some audio. So tap next and speak into the microphone, which I guess it means is down here. Well, then there's a microphone there, because these are why I choose these phones, because they're binaural. They record stereo by default. They've got two omnis on it. Yeah, well, one omni on each side. I'm guessing it's going to mean speak into that microphone, although maybe it'll do either. So, hello, this is the bottom microphone. Hello, this is the top microphone. Do you need more? Hello, this is the bottom microphone. Hello, this is the top microphone. Oh, sounds a bit 8K, doesn't it? As in 8 kilohertz. Telephony. Oh, that's quite hideous, but I did hear it, so I guess that's fine. Volume up button. Press the volume up button. See, it's got a rocker button, so the up button. Oh yes, I can feel that. Can you hear that? So yes, that's working, thank you. And I'll look at the volume down button. Volume down, let's press the volume down button, which is that one, and yes, that's fine. So that's working too, thank you very much. Vibration, well, I think it's been vibrating, so I guess this is going to work. Can you feel it vibrating? I certainly can. Can you probably hear it as well? It's like electric shaver. Wow. Okay, thank you. Connection, Wi-Fi. Well, it has connected to Wi-Fi, so it really should pass this one, shouldn't it? Thank you. Bluetooth. Again, no reason to believe it would fail, but yes, thank you. There's already an update available. Hopefully it fixes the stuttery 4K HDR. What do you reckon? GPS. I'm indoors. Yeah, this might fail. Let's just see how it does. It's probably going to fail, isn't it? I'm too far away from the window. Yeah. Needs to be within a clear view of a satellite to work properly. I could just go over by the window quickly, so I'm just by the window. There's still basically a roof in the way of the satellites, so I'll probably need to go in the garden and test this one. I'm going to give it a pass for the moment, and then I'll try outside. The charger, I'll have to plug it in. I can't be bothered to plug the charger in right now. Light sensor. Cover the area above the display. Is the illustration fading? So this is when you put it up to your ear. It will turn the. It will turn the screen off so you don't start pressing buttons with your face. So that's working, that's good. Oh, maybe that, oh, wait, what's ear proximity then? Cover the area and is the illustration changing? Oh yes, it goes, oh, you see it goes from blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. Looks like a monkey ear. Anyway, accelerometer. Shake your device gently if you feel your phone vibrating. Yep, so that's working fine, thank you. Accelerometer, gyroscope. Oh, nice little game. So, can we get the ball? We sure can get that ball over there, come on. Yes, almost there, almost there. Yes, so basically all good with the gyroscope, thank you. And that's pretty much all of it, apart from the charger and GPS, which I'll find out soon enough if they work or not, won't I? So that's it. That's how to spend more than half an hour with me, the producer of the ASMR show, talking you through the unboxing of the channel's a new ASMR recording device. Now, of course, I have got a case for it, which will probably chunk it out a bit. This is basically until I have ordered a Nilkin frosted shield case, but it's coming from Hong Kong. So this is just in the interim. And I mean, what drew me to this particular case as well is it's got quite good corner protection on it. This is a problem. There's just hairs everywhere. Sorry, you don't want to look like that, do you? So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, if I look at oh, came with the screen white. That's thoughtful. Yeah, so this is the S8, which for all intents and purposes is very similar in size to the S9, I believe. I don't. Oh, the ASMR University has responded to my email. I'll have to see what that says later. I was telling them about my live performance thing. Anyway, yeah, so now I'm getting confused. What am I doing? I shouldn't be answering email while I'm making a video. Now I've pressed the camera button. I didn't want to do that either. Yeah, and you know, you can see, I mean, size-wise, it's not massive. That is a bit bigger than the S8, which itself is roughly the same size as the S9. So I've come to the conclusion this is quite a good size, even though it's not quite as good at one-handed. I've got quite small hands, and you know what they say about men with small hands, small gloves, right? So yeah, I look forward to recording something with this and just obviously just making sure it does actually all work properly. Great. Thank you, Sony, and thank you for listening. If you did close your eyes, if you are like in a really relaxed state, then do open your eyes and take your time to wake up. Don't like suddenly stand up and fall down the stairs. That wouldn't be good. Okay, and obviously this is the bit where everyone says like, share, subscribe. So obviously like, share, subscribe, press the bell. But I would say also tell your local newspaper, write blogs, just tell everyone you know. I mean, it's really not that hard. And until next time, stay chill.